Our love isn't absent problems, but it sure is absent drama. You deserve this kind of love. Unfiltered Heart Talks with the Dawkins.
But another thing that I wanted to point out clear, because I know for a lot of people, privacy is the new 21st century word for secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I need some privacy. I need some space.
Yeah. And the reality is, healthy privacy is conversations I might have with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things that
he wants to share with you that
him,
yes, exactly,
that you don't need to know about.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be you might work like a lot of people who work in the psychological field. There are certain things that you're not supposed to share with your partner. It's between you and your client. You know, those things, privacy. Probably personal space. I think everybody in their relationship should have personal space. And by personal space, I mean that even though we're married, there are times when I want to do my own thing. You know, I might want to watch something, you might want to read a book. You know, I want to listen to something and I have this thing in my ears. I want to listen to something, you might, want to listen to songs. So things like those, you need to have that space to be able to be you and do what you want to do.
Absolutely. And what I'm thinking about is, you mentioned psychology, and in a clinical setting or in a therapy session, a psychologist might not be able to, is not, but under law, they should not disclose the patient's information.
Right.
And I believe that is 100% good. That's true. Privacy is only a problem when whatever is done in private, majorly a problem. It's majorly a problem when what happens in that privacy has a direct link to harm and hinder the propelling of the success of that relationship. So if the therapist is speaking to a client that has somehow started to have feelings for him or her, and that is not brought up to the therapist, to the partner, then that is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Say, honey, or my babe, I'm going to have to change this client because they're developing feelings for me, and that's something that affects what we have going on.
Right. So there should be boundaries at that time.
You don't have to tell me what mental health issues they suffer from. Mm-hmm. You don't have to tell me how old they are, whether it's a male or female. There is a person that I'm counseling that is developing, that has told me explicitly that I'm dealing with this. Boom. Right. Or in a case where a client starts stalking you, that becomes now a civil matter and a threat to our relationship. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the things that we can definitively state in, and just addition to those are like, don't touch my phone energy.
Always bringing your phone to the bathroom. Codes changing every 2 weeks.
The secret apps with the lock on it.
Yeah. You thought I had a secret app.
What?
You thought I had a secret account.
Oh, Instagram?
Yes.
No, I didn't thought that you had a secret.
You sure?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was on the phone. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I was just saying that, remember, there should be no accounts inside this home with any password or any
the other can't get to.
Right. So I wasn't. That's a boundary that we established to protect our marriage.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should have a boundary.
Everybody should have a boundary.
I should be able to take up your phone at any given time
and not be worried about what you're gonna see, or I shouldn't be having a heart attack because he has my phone.
And another thing,
you remember those videos, babe?
Right.
Those videos where the guy, just the boyfriend or the husband or whoever, snatched the phone and runs out. And these women, I don't know if it was staged or not, but I'm sure there were some real ones. The women were going crazy. oh my gosh, he has it. He's going to see it. I'm like, what?
Right.
What? Why are you in that relationship in the first place if there are things in your phone that you are afraid that... The only time I've tried to hide my phone from you in our marriage was when I was ordering a gift for your birthday. I didn't want you to see it. I wanted it to be a surprise. Right? That's the only time.
That's kind of hard.
And it's kind of hard too.
Well, because...
Dang.
Yeah, I understand that difficulty. Yeah, sometimes you just ask somebody else
to order,
best friend or
right?
Sister,
exactly. That's definitely what I'm gonna do next time.
Yes,
have them ship it to the address.
Yeah. Because we have had this discussion one time, and I told you that transparency only counts when I ask and it's immediately given or shown.
Yeah,
it
no
doesn't come after.
defensiveness.
Right.
Yes.
So if I because every partner you take note of your partner, their actions and how they are on a regular. And so if you see them out of sync, you're going to ask questions, and nothing is wrong with asking questions. For us, if anything, transparency has helped us to develop more trust in each other, more than anything else. Yeah. Because at any given time you said, what are you looking at? Boom, the phone is right in your face. And for me, as I've said to you before, it doesn't matter if you say to me, you don't need to see what's on my phone. No, you cannot. You have full access to my phone. You can take it up and look when I'm done with it. Yeah. It doesn't come, because in that moment, what have you done?
What have you done?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? So transparency only works, or it only comes when it is requested and given immediately. Anything outside of that, it's not transparency. You can throw it in the secrecy box or privacy box. Another thing too is the deleted messages. A lot of people have the conversations and they delete
the messages.
That's something that I experienced in my past relationship, where conversations were had with male best friend.
And they were deleted.
But the conversations with the male best friend was deleted. And I was like, no, that's not suspicious.
Yes, very suspicious.
So those are some of the things that we talk about when it comes to the privacy and the secrecy. It's important that transparency is key in a relationship.
Absolutely.
And it's important that transparency is in full effect all the time.
All the time.
If your partner asks you something 500 times in one day, show them 5 million times. Give them the reassurance all the time, because the reassurance is only going to build trust. Reassurance builds trust. So that is important. And psychology, again, studies have shown that secrecy predicts relational decline
and distrust
and
what we always talk about, emotional distance.
So when that question is asked, the request is made, the bid is made. What are you doing on your phone? And the defense is thrown up.
An hour goes by, anything could happen.
Then you are creating in your partner's mind the doubts, and then your partner is saying that they cannot trust you. And eventually it is going to erode the relationship.
Absolutely.
And break it down.
And love, that is so important that you mention that, because if we are now one and there's a part of your life that I cannot access, that means that true intimacy will not thrive.
Cannot thrive. And that is so important.
Our love isn't absent problems, but it sure is absent drama. You deserve this kind of love. Unfiltered Heart Talks with the Dawkins.